Okay guys, today we're here to do this review for the House of Lithium 5050. This bike has been pretty amazing so far. It's my first major e-bike purchase. I have experienced pretty good quality overall. The build is really good. It has a derailleur in the rear. It's got full suspension, front and rear shocks. It has a rating of about 31 miles an hour. It's pretty quick. It just goes. It accelerates, I think, 0 to 30 probably in about 4 or 5 seconds. Depending on the hill, depending on the grade. Quality is good. Tires, very nice. Able to go over bumps and jumps and pretty much everything. I picked this style because I like it. It looks kind of like a typical BMX bike. It's got the BMX handlebar, very comfortable seat, quick release. Full suspension assembly is a little difficult to find a pump to be able to pump up your suspension, but I was able to find one. I'll attach a link below that does perfect. A side note I had issues with was the rear assembly. When I purchased it, they didn't put the washers together correctly. I think that's my theory, and it was able to strip out because this is a 750 watt motor. So the power, according to what I read online, it says anything over 500 should have a torque arm, which is this contraption here that I added after. I got some little mud flaps to add on after as well. And when they assembled it, they put this up on the top, which I thought was pretty dangerous. And I ended up moving it down here and moving this over here because it used to be up here. But now it's still I can reach it from my thumb on the side. But yeah, so today I think I'm gonna give it a good review for quality. For customer support, I tried reaching out to House of Lithium to help me figure out the issue with the rear wheel. They did send me a replacement motor pretty quickly once I was able to contact them. After that, I got no support, no response, no answer. I'm still waiting for an answer, but I was able to figure it out on my own by doing some Googling, and I picked up this torque arm, which definitely helped. And it seems to be working so far. I had planned on putting a second one on the other side, but it's not necessary at this point until it strips out. But brakes, power, comfort, acceleration, everything is great. Charge time, battery life, I have no issues. My commute is 1.5 miles back and forth. If you haven't seen that in the other review videos, and it takes me about 5 minutes to get to work. You know, just sailing quick through the side streets and stuff, it's great. For a walk around on the bike here, here's a little close-up of the torque arm assembly. I think it works. It's pretty strong. It keeps that rear hub from spinning. Tire life, I've got about 450 miles on this thing right now, and it's held up pretty well. Brakes, I have had no issues. I had to lube everything up and kind of WD-40 it to make it not squeak. I had some squeaking issues with the brakes when I first started, but it holds up well. Pedals fold. I lost one of my little caps here, but headlight, nice and bright. Works really good to light up the street in front of me and everything. When I did get it, it was assembled upside down, so I had to flip it because it was really low to the tire. So I flipped it up that way, and it seems to be working fine with no issues. Shock is adjustable in the front, so you can stiffen and adjust your air pressure over there. Disc brakes and everything work great. No tire issues so far. When I did get the new motor, I had trouble disassembling this. So you do need some specialized tools if you do have to replace anything or break it down. I had to remove the cassette there in the back, which I didn't have the special tool to do. But I figured it out. I was able to take it to a bike shop. A lot of bike shops in the area wouldn't touch it, but I did find a guy close to me who works on them, and he's the only one in the area. So that's something to consider when you are buying one of these, or any e-bike for that matter, is to just make sure that you can service it and you have people in the area to help you do that. At a price point of around $2,100, not including tax, this to me was a great value. Compared to some of the other bikes, at a starting point, I was afraid to get into the Segway, like the X1 or 260. Those are like 5,000 bucks. Some of them are more expensive. The Super 77s and stuff, very pricey. And I wasn't sure how safe I would feel and how secure going at those speeds on a bicycle. But in hindsight, this I think still, even though the issues that I had and the lack of customer service, this is a solid starting point. And also for advanced riders, I think this is a pretty good bike. It's solid, it folds up, it's pretty portable. It has a good build. Other than that issue in the back, I think that was mainly probably an assembly issue. I wouldn't blame the creator of this bike, House of Lithium. I think, you know, maybe some attention to detail later on, or even just including them automatically would help eliminate that problem. But overall, I'm satisfied. $2,100. I'll include links below. I got it from Simply EV, which they have 3 American distributors, 1 in Florida and 2 in California, that they will offer service. And they said that the company will reimburse you for any repairs under warranty. But unfortunately, I've been unsuccessful at reaching House of Lithium with multiple emails, and there's no phone call option. So you just have to kind of wait and hope that they respond. So I'll get back, I'll follow up as soon as I hear from them and see if I can get reimbursed for the money I had to pay to have that motor switched out and for the part that I had to put on. But we'll see what they have to say about that if they ever get back to me. Otherwise, I like it. House of Lithium, 50/50. I paid $2,100. I think it's on sale right now on some of these websites. As I've learned with these electric vehicles, they make a batch and sell them out. And then they'll make another batch and sell them out. And from what I've read, you don't want to buy the first edition because there may be some bugs. And maybe that's what this was. So in the future, I hope to see that they've upgraded that with a beefier assembly somehow, and work on your customer service, House of Lithium. But otherwise, great build. I would buy one. Give it a shot.